to make your day.
Southern Airways is the nation's only regional carrier that offers the private plane experience to the general public, usually at ticket prices that are less expensive than the legacy airlines. Southern Airways was born of the idea that there has to be an alternative, a better way of doing things than most of the airlines do in the post-9/11 world.
We knew what people did not like about flying on airplanes, and we thought there's got to be a better way to do this. Stan's idea worked. People want that private plane flying style experience, and we're able to give that to them here at Southern.
All of the hassles of modern air travel, from parking to TSA security lines to the long check-in requirements of the major airlines, make our model very attractive to the average passenger. And that is a private plane experience through private FBO terminals that are on the grounds of the major airports, but it allows the passenger to park in front of the building, usually 100 feet away from where the aircraft is located, come through 20 minutes prior to departure time instead of an hour at the major hubs, and then board the plane without having to go through a TSA security hassle. Southern Airways has evolved from being a one-route system into now serving 8 cities and providing business travelers the same options that we initially were providing our leisure travelers to the Gulf Coast. And all of it consistently sticks with the model of no hassles, no time consumption, no indignities. We're making flying fun again. Nearly 2 million passengers a year currently fly the mainline carriers between the cities that Southern serves as of right now. If we just get a minuscule market share on those very routes, we'll have full aircraft every single time we take off. The markets here are booming. Southern's average flight is about 90 minutes. We're looking for cities that are roughly a 5 to 8 hour drive from one another. So in many respects, our competition is the automobile. People have become accustomed to driving these routes because to get on a plane, fly through a connecting hub, get on another plane to get to your destination city, if you add that together with the time you have to go through security, the time to check in and to park, it's often about equivalent. With Southern, we can actually get you there in 90 minutes. Southern flies a fleet exclusively of Cessna 208 Caravan aircraft. These aircraft were perfectly designed for our operation. 9 passengers, lots of legroom, lots of cargo space. Their dispatch rate is 99.7%, and they're the safest aircraft in their class, according to the federal government. With each aircraft, we also utilize quick turns, which is the old Southwest method from back in the 60s and 70s. With one aircraft, we're able to fly 7 to 8 routes per day with a 30-minute quick turn on the ground between each. So we're able to utilize these assets to do a tremendous number of flights on a small number of aircraft. Even right now, flying 3 aircraft in the fleet, we're providing daily or near daily service to 8 cities across the Southeast. What a lot of people don't realize is that we're subject to the same maintenance requirements as the mainline carriers, meaning that every 100 hours we bring in each aircraft into our private maintenance facility and it's gone through with a fine-tooth comb. So we are completely focused on passenger safety. It's our #1 priority. Passenger comfort and convenience comes in #2. With our 3 aircraft serving 8 cities across the Southeast, what we've discovered is that this model is both scalable and exportable to other regions. So as we get more aircraft into the fleet, this very same model can be taken to Texas, can be taken to the desert Southwest, can be taken to New England and the Northeast, and all of that can be operated using the same internet platform that we're using now, the same call center, so the model truly is scalable nationwide. Up until this point, every one of the thousands of passengers that's flown Southern Airways in the last 18 months has known about us ahead of time. They had to know about us to go to our website or to call our call center.
If you fly out of Hartsfield-Jackson, you know all too well about delays at major airports, right? But Jennifer Leslie's here with another option that I really like. This is like having your own plane, sort of.
Yeah, it's as close as most of us will ever get to that. Some ads a few weeks ago really caught my attention. This is a small airline that's trying to shake things up by offering convenience at a competitive price.
With minutes to go before the Southern Airways flight is set to take off for Memphis,
it's just extremely convenient.
business traveler Harold Sloves couldn't be more relaxed.
You park right in front of the terminal. You know, there's no long security lines. You don't feel like cattle going through an airport.
Southern is a scheduled public charter that sells by the seat. With direct flights from DeKalb Peachtree Airport to Destin, Memphis, Jackson, and Oxford, Mississippi, Southern uses the signature terminal at PDK. Valet and self-parking are free, and there are no security checkpoints or airline baggage fees.
So bring whatever you want, golf clubs, scuba gear if you're going down to Destin, want to go diving. This is the closest that the average person can get to owning their own airplane. This is a private plane style flying experience for the general public.
And the price tag may surprise you. The Southern strategy is to fly routes where it can beat the major carriers on price and save passengers travel time. Check out Southern's one-way, non-stop 7-day advance fare to Destin. It's $248. Using Travelocity, we found the cheapest price for the same ticket on a commercial airline is $462.
We're looking to expand this particular airport, and we're looking at routes that the big guys just don't do all that well.
St. Augustine, Savannah, Hilton Head, and Gulf Shores are all on Southern's radar. But they'll need approval first from the feds to fly there.
The U.S. Department of Transportation and the FAA have to give the okay for any new routes. Southern wants to start the process in the new year, so it should be possibly weeks away.
Well, even just that flight to Destin, so popular for people here in the metro that are going down to South Walton or going to Panama City or to Destin itself.
Yeah, it's a great option, and a lot of people don't know about it.
Yeah, much cheaper.
Yeah.
Imagine, like a family of 4, you can save like $1,000.
Yeah, it's surprising.
Yeah, good stuff, Jen. Thanks so much.
Beginning in the first quarter of 2015, we'll be available on the global distribution centers, which is a game changer for us. It puts us on Expedia, Travelocity, Kayak, and provides advertising that can't be bought, regardless of price.
My past experience is why the airlines asked me to join them. I took General Nutrition Centers as its chief executive for the international division from what it was at no stores internationally to what it is today in 58 countries around the world. And that's why they asked me to join.
What we've done thus far is we've proved the concept and we've gotten the infrastructure in place to grow the model. Meaning that over the past year we have worked out any kinks that are in the reservation system, which had to be written from scratch essentially for an operation such as Southern. We now have the maintenance, the sales, the schedules, the routine and the infrastructure in place so that the company is ready to be scaled up. Just entry into the GDS distribution system alone is a 2-year project. We've been working on that since day one and it's about to go live this quarter. So the barriers of entry are tremendous. Southern Airways already has these items in place, these requirements in place to scale the model to a larger degree. When we started the airline, we knew that information technology was going to be critical to our operation, as it is to everything in modern life. So we contracted with a company to write from the first line of code a program that would serve the complete airline needs from day one until we get to 100 planes and 1 million passengers a year. Southern Airways is customer-centric. We're focused on your experience from the time you enter our airport until the time you leave our terminal at your destination.
At Southern Airways, we fly to make your day easy as a southern breeze. No TSA, no bag or parking fees. Travel like you used to be at last. Come fly with us where everybody flies first class. At Southern Airways, we fly to make your day.
iFlySouthern.com